Hi, good afternoon. Just tuning in for a Friday weekly update from DJF Asset Management to tell you a little bit about what we've been up to this week, what we're seeing, and a little bit of changes and forecast for the coming weeks and months. Okay, so just starting off on completions for today, we've completed on a £60,000 loan over a two-bedroom flat in Aberdeen. Brilliant. An investor is now earning pretty substantial returns with pretty great security on a flat that is being valued at £80,000. The borrower's got a great deal too. They are purchasing the property for £67,000 and getting an 85 or 90% bridging loan contribution towards that purchase. The reason we're lending so much money at such a high leverage is that flat is actually valued at £80,000. So we typically lend on our projects 75% of the open market value. This borrower was diligent enough to secure a discount, and the property value of £80,000 he's actually purchasing for 67. So brilliant news there. Earlier in the week we had a redemption again in Scotland, just on the outskirts of Glasgow, £25,000 loan secured over a £50,000 flat, one bedroom flat. So an investor has been secured on that project for 12 months, earning in excess of £180 per month on their £25,000, which is great news for them, funds that were otherwise idle. Again, we do actually bridge outside of Scotland. We're looking at projects in and around Teesside at the moment, so they're progressing toward completion, and again in the West Midlands, a HMO over there. A little bit of a market update. England, their lettings and estate agency market has come back online. Wednesday and Thursday this week, things started moving again. A little bit of churn. Not all agents have jumped at it, and it's a skeleton framework of staff in some that have, but hoping that the regions will soon be coming online as well. I for one have got a buy-to-let in southwest Wales that is currently vacant. It's recently refurbished, and I'm eager to get a tenant in there because I'm currently paying a mortgage. Attitude and sentiment at the moment. I'm carrying out a Corona interview with lots of borrowers, lots of investors, lots of agents that I'm speaking to sort of get a feel for sentiment and occupancy rates and any arrears with tenants and that sort of thing. So if you're a viewer and you're interested in participating in that survey, it's only going to be going for the next week or two. But please do get in touch. You can reach me at info@djfam.co.uk, djfam.co.uk. In terms of sort of attitude and sentiment going forward for the rest of the year, pretty optimistic. The furlough scheme is staying in place until the end of July in its current form. After then, the Chancellor's asking companies to start picking up the slack and helping with furloughed staff. Whether they do or not, or just cut ties, and we see the beginning of a wave of redundancies, maybe that'll be the pain point and where things begin to take a turn for the worst. But at the moment, government intervention is high. There's lots of support around. The bounce back loan is almost, do you have a pulse? Would you like some money? Yeah, things are optimistic. For those that aren't absolutely in ship shape, we've got a few months to get our ducks in a row. Yeah, it's a good time to be focusing on our portfolios and monitoring. We're working closely with clients, giving a bit of advice, and that's the end goal for this Corona report, is that after having lots of conversations with lots of investors and lots of agents, we'll be able to see a theme or a trend. Social housing, for instance, that's absolutely rock solid, and no one is having any issues there in terms of affordability and arrears, because councils have been given endless sums to not only keep their homeless off the streets but get further homeless off the streets, and applications have been turned around in about 4 days for people that are on homeless benefits, from an investor that I spoke to earlier today up in the northeast. So yeah, really optimistic, and hoping that report is going to be helpful for readers in reflecting on their own portfolio, the strengths and opportunities that they've got, to build it into a more diversified product, I suppose, that can weather short-term shocks to both the private and the public sector. So yeah, if you'd like to get involved, do get in touch. Again, info@djfam.co.uk. Take care. Bye-bye.